If I woke up tomorrow with nothing in the bank, bills piling up, and zero clue where to start, this is exactly what I do to fix my finances, step by step. No gimmicks, no fluff, just a clear plan to get back on track. We'll cover the 4 pillars that actually matter: how to budget when you're broke, how to crush debt fast, how to boost your income from scratch, and how to build the mindset that keeps you going when money's tight. Let's rebuild, one move at a time. The first step is to get a clear picture of your financial situation. Start by listing all income sources. This includes your main job, side gigs, government benefits, child support, or any money coming in. If there's no income, that's important to note too. It helps guide how aggressively you need to focus on cash flow later. Next, list all your monthly expenses. Break them into 2 categories: essential, like rent, groceries, utilities, transportation, and non-essential, like subscriptions, dining out, entertainment. Write down the exact amount you spend on each. Now document all your debts. For each one, include the lender or creditor name, the total balance, the minimum monthly payment, and the interest rate. This applies to credit cards, personal loans, payday loans, car loans, medical debt, student loans, everything. Then, check your credit score. You can use free tools like Credit Karma, Credit Sesame, or your bank's mobile app. While it won't affect your plan right now, it gives you insight into your financial standing and can help later when refinancing or negotiating. Finally, calculate your net worth. Add up all assets, cash, savings, car value, investments, and subtract all liabilities like debts. Net worth equals total assets minus total liabilities. This step isn't about judgment, it's about clarity. Knowing exactly where you stand is the foundation for fixing your finances. Once you know where you stand, the next step is to build a bare-bones budget. Start with a zero-based budget. That means giving every single dollar a job. Your income minus your expenses should equal 0. If you earn $2,000 this month, you plan exactly how that $2,000 will be used, down to the last dollar. Prioritize only the 4 essential categories: food, groceries, not restaurants; utilities, electricity, water, gas, phone, internet; housing, rent or mortgage; transportation, gas, public transit, car insurance. These are your survival needs. Everything else comes after. Now cut all non-essential spending. This includes streaming services, dining out, clothing, entertainment, and impulse purchases. Cancel subscriptions. Delay wants. Focus only on needs. Use cash or debit cards only. Avoid using credit cards or taking on new debt. The goal is to stop the financial bleeding and start controlling what you can. Finally, track every dollar. Write it down, use a spreadsheet, or use a budgeting app like EveryDollar, YNAB, or Mint. Daily tracking builds awareness and helps you stay accountable. This stripped-down budget creates the financial breathing room you need to move forward. The next step is to build a small emergency fund, fast. The goal is to save $1,000 as quickly as possible. Start by selling unused items around your home. Look for things with resale value like electronics, clothes, tools, furniture, and appliances. Use platforms like Facebook Marketplace, OfferUp, Craigslist, or eBay to sell locally and online. Next, take on short-term side gigs. Common options include food delivery like DoorDash or Uber Eats, grocery shopping like Instacart, freelance work on Fiverr or Upwork, online surveys, pet sitting, or handyman jobs. These quick sources of cash can add up fast. Once you start saving, keep the money in a separate high-yield savings account. This separates it from your spending money and helps it grow slowly with interest. Avoid storing it in checking or mixing it with your budgeted funds. The purpose of this emergency fund is simple: to stop using credit cards or payday loans when life throws a surprise. A flat tire, a medical bill, a broken appliance. With $1,000 in place, you gain immediate protection and peace of mind. This is your financial safety net. It's not about long-term savings. This is for short-term emergencies only. All right, so with the budget in place and your emergency fund started, the next step is to focus on eliminating debt, especially high-interest debt. Now start by choosing a repayment strategy. There's the debt avalanche method, where you pay off debts with the highest interest rate first. This saves the most money over time. Or there's the debt snowball method, where you pay off debts with the smallest balances first. This builds quick momentum and motivation. Both methods work, so just choose the one you'll stick with. Make minimum payments on all your debts to avoid late fees, but put any extra money toward the one debt you're targeting. When that debt is paid off, roll the payment into the next one on your list. If your credit score is stable, consider debt consolidation, combining multiple debts into one lower interest loan or balance transfer card. Only consolidate if the new interest rate is significantly lower and fees are minimal. And avoid taking on new debt. Don't use credit cards. Don't open new loans. This is the time to break the debt cycle, not continue it. Track your progress weekly. You can use a spreadsheet, debt tracking app, or even a visual chart if you like. Watch your balances drop, your minimums shrink, and your available cash grow. This step really builds financial traction. Every dollar of debt you pay down brings you closer to freedom. Cutting expenses has limits, y'all. Increasing income really creates long-term financial growth. Start by exploring ways to earn more at your current job. You can ask for additional hours, offer to take on more responsibility, or maybe even request a raise if you've been a consistent performer. Next, go ahead and invest in learning in-demand skills. There are so many certifications available online, often for free or at a low cost, through places like Coursera, Udemy, LinkedIn Learning, and Google certifications. Popular areas folks look into include tech support, digital marketing, coding, bookkeeping, project management, and trades. If your current job just doesn't have much upward potential, it's time to start applying for better paying jobs. Use free job boards like Indeed, Glassdoor, and LinkedIn. Make sure to tailor your resume and apply every day. In the meantime, start a side hustle. Some popular options are gig work, like food delivery, rideshare, or task-based apps. Remote freelance jobs such as writing, design, data entry, or virtual assistants. Online resale like flipping items on eBay, Poshmark, or Facebook Marketplace. Or even tutoring or coaching, either in person or online through platforms like Weezant or Preply. As your income grows, reinvest the extra into your financial goals. First, build your emergency fund to full strength, which is typically 3 to 6 months of expenses. Then, increase those debt payments so you can speed up your payoff plan. More income means more options. Use it strategically, not just to improve your lifestyle, but to really secure your future. Long-term financial success, it just depends on consistent habits. Start by automating your finances. Set up automatic transfers to your savings account and schedule automatic bill payments. This way, you're paying on time and saving consistently without needing to think about it. Next, review your spending every week. Go through your transactions and check if they line up with your budget. Look for areas where you overspent or where you can cut back. This keeps you in control and helps prevent small leaks from becoming big problems. Use budgeting apps to make things simpler. Tools like Mint, You Need a Budget, or Every Dollar help you track spending, set goals, and stay on plan. Just choose the one that fits your style and stick with it. Stay accountable by tracking your progress with a spreadsheet or using a financial accountability partner. This could be a friend, a partner, or even an online community. Sharing your goals with someone else increases the likelihood you'll follow through. Finally, make it a habit to educate yourself regularly. Read personal finance books, listen to podcasts, or watch videos from trusted educators. Use free resources like Investopedia, NerdWallet, or the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau to stay informed. Habits really do make the difference. Systems create consistency. The more you repeat these actions, the more automatic financial discipline becomes. Fixing your finances isn't just about numbers. It's also about mindset. Start by accepting that real change takes time and consistency. Progress may be slow at first, but steady action really does compound over time. Focus on daily habits, not overnight results. Avoid comparing your situation to others. Everyone's financial journey is different, and social media can create some pretty unrealistic expectations. Focus instead on your own goals, your progress, and your discipline. Make it a point to celebrate small wins. Paying off a credit card, saving your first $100, or completing a month of budgeting are all signs of forward momentum. Acknowledge them. They build confidence and motivation. Commit to long-term financial freedom, not just temporary relief or shortcuts. Avoid risky, get-rich-quick schemes. Instead, prioritize stability, savings, and sustainability. Finally, keep the right perspective. Being broke is temporary if you have a plan. What matters isn't where you are now, but where you're going, and the actions you take to get there. Here's a quick recap of the 7 steps to fix your finances if you're starting from zero. First, assess the damage. Know your income, expenses, debts, and net worth. Second, build a bare-bones budget. Focus only on essentials and cut all non-essentials. Third, create a $1,000 emergency fund. Save quickly using side gigs or selling items. Fourth, attack high-interest debt. Use the avalanche or snowball method and track your progress. Fifth, increase your income. Ask for more, learn new skills, find better jobs, or start a side hustle. Sixth, build better habits. Automate, review, track, stay accountable, and keep learning. Seventh, shift your mindset. Stay consistent, celebrate small wins, and focus on long-term freedom. Remember, small actions done consistently lead to big results over time. You don't need to do everything at once. Just start with one step today. If this video helped, go ahead and like the video, subscribe for more practical financial tips, and comment below with the first step you're going to take.